Just let me get a little stretch on. Le quoi? I gotta figure out how to do this. I know, it's been done 1,000 times, but we're gonna do it again. It's just a light. All right, today we're talking about what is in my camera bag, the equipment that makes the magic for me. So first of all, we got the Lowepro BP-300AW bag. I got this thing a long ass time ago, mainly for a couple reasons. I always did like the kind of top loading bag, really nice to me. It's just easy to quickly get in and like grab whatever gear you need to get immediately. But also because it's really deep. Let's see how deep this is, because I always shoot cameras with battery grips because I have these really big hands. So I need a deep camera bag so it can all fit right in there. That's why I went with this Lowepro many years ago. It's served me very well for a very, very, very long time. So it's been pretty great. First and foremost is my Nikon Z9 workhorse camera. This was actually my dad's camera. He was a photographer as well. He shot a lot of like real estate and travel kind of stuff, but he passed away last October. So all of his camera stuff came to me, and that's why I have this. He was shooting on my Canon R5, which is what I'm using to record right now. I still love that camera very much. I don't know that I'm gonna get rid of it anytime soon because I've got that 28-70 f2 lens for that camera, and I love that too much to get rid of it. But for now, this is my workhorse. On it, we've got the 24-70 f2.8 standard professional lens. It's a super powerful camera. That's why I've been trying to use it for all of my shoots recently. It'll shoot video at
8K, 60 frames per second in 12-bit RAW, internally too.
And that's not something the Canon R5 can do. The R5 Mark II can, but that was a little out of my price range, and this one just kind of dropped into my lap. So here we are, we're shooting it, we're making a go of it, and it's actually been pretty great so far. It came with the 14-24 f2.8, the 24-70 f2.8, and the 100-400 f4-5.6. So it's a really versatile range of lenses that I don't normally have. It's actually been working out pretty well. I do have an adapter for it if I want to put on some of my EF lenses. I've got some Sigma glass that I really like. Otherwise, it's just been a fantastic camera, and it does have the built-in battery grip, as you can see there. Fantastic for my big hands so I don't get that floating pinky syndrome. That sucks so much. So yeah, that's the main guy. Next up is my Nikon 100-400 f4.5-5.6. This is a fun little lens because I don't normally have telephoto stuff. Most of the things that I shoot are close up and tight quarters, so I rarely get a chance to actually use this thing, but it's in the bag just in case, and I've found quite a few times that I was really fortunate to have it. So that's going to be a staple in the bag for the time being. We'll see, things can change. Okay. Next up, we have got my favorite camera. This is the Fujifilm GFX 50 Mark II. This thing is gorgeous. So I've got my Nikon that is my workhorse. This is my slow, fun art camera. This thing is so beautiful. So have you ever shot on medium format film? If you have, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, then with this camera, it's not exactly a medium format size sensor, but it's what they call a large format sensor. It's larger than a 35mm sensor, and so you start to get some of that medium format feel. There's just a certain je ne sais quoi about the files that come out of this camera, and I love it so much. It's slow, it's clunky, it has this Fringer EF adapter on it. Can you see that? There you go, Fringer EF adapter on it. And that allows me to adapt all of my old EF glass onto this thing. I had to do some research to figure out which lenses have an appropriately sized image circle, so it actually filled the entire sensor. But it turns out I actually have quite a few of those lenses, so it's been amazing. It's slow, it's clunky, it makes you really like yearn for that shot, but when you get that shot, it is just beautiful, beautiful camera. Let's put that out. I'm just gonna put this in a different spot every time. Just chaos. That GFX 50 Mark II needs a lens, so what I have got for that is my Sigma Art Series 50mm 1.4. This is an incredible lens to put on that GFX 50 Mark II. So one of the great features is that it has a big enough image circle to match the size of the sensor in the GFX 50 Mark II. I've got an inexpensive, high quality, very sharp, very wide open lens that works on this very well. Sometimes the autofocus is not great because it's being adapted, but I can't afford the standard GFX lenses because they're stupid expensive. Maybe someday, but for now, this will do just great. What else do we have in here? Stuff, things, and whatnot. Don't forget that. Or these. First up, extra batteries. Always carry at least 1 or 2 extra batteries. I usually put in every single extra battery that I have because it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. That is my motto. Always keep extra batteries no matter what. That's the last thing you want to do is show up at a shoot without enough batteries. Next up, filters. Got a whole range of ND filters. Most of them are variable ND filters in various sizes to hit all of my different lenses, because you never know when you're on a photo shoot and you might need to do some quick video capture, or if you want to do some long exposure stuff. I've done a lot of that with some of my flashes and some water. It's really cool stuff. So always keep those in the camera bag. Okay, next up, got my bag of various bolts and nuts, etc. Got extra tripod 1/4-20 bolts just in case you get to a shoot. Somehow it fell off of your tripod. Always keep those in there just in case. Put that back in there so I don't forget them. You stay, you're next. Next up, newer multi-tool. It's got all the things that I need, all the appropriate Allen heads on there. It's got a big old flat head for screwing onto your tripod plates. It's got a Phillips head, bolt size checker right there. Quite handy. Cool. That's going back in there. Last but not least, business cards, because you never know how many times I have been on a shoot. Somebody saw what I was doing and said, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I said, "Oh, I'm photographing for this and doing such and such." And they're like, "Oh, that's really cool. Do you have a business card?" And I said, "No, I didn't." So business cards now live in here all the time. I rarely have to replenish them, but they don't take up very much space. They slide right into the pocket, and might as well just always have them on you. Hey y'all, future me here. I had to go back and re-record because I forgot one of the most important things. I clearly need a lot more of it, which is memory cards. So in my bag, you can see we've got a couple of different memory card slots. It's a little bit older. It's got an SD card logo on it, but I keep my CF Express Type B cards in there. And then down here in the unmarked one, I know it should be the other way, but I've got all of my SD cards. Yep, never forget your memory cards. That's probably about as bad as forgetting your batteries. All right, back to you, Past Rob. That was a lot. I got to start putting all the stuff back into the bag because I got a shoot coming up. What did you guys think? Let me know down in the comments which of any of these pieces of gear you're interested in more in-depth detail on. I'd be happy to do any of that kind of stuff. Just leave a comment down below. Anyways, like and subscribe, and bingo bango.